Guys, I've got woods. I know I'm putting extra S on it, but I'm not going to say it again without the S, because I don't think it will go down too well. In these woods that I have, we'll get a look at it. I like the fact of, in the new Warhammer Fantasy Battle range, you have the fact that the woods come alive, or the wood comes alive. Here we have a tree, the top of it, the trunk, basically the base that sits into the piece of terrain. Here we have other pieces for our trees. We have the other main part of the tree, the trunk, some other little bits and bobs that can hang off your tree. We'll figure out what they are whenever I build it. We have, again, top of the tree, and the two more bases. Basically in this box you get 3 trees in your wood and plenty of bits for the trees. Here we have the leaves, the canopy. This is the underside of them, I believe. Well, the underside and the upper side. They don't seem to have a set pattern for it. Some more upper branches on them, some more canopy all over the place. Canopy again, and upper branches all over the show. Canopy, upper branches, canopy. And is our next one the same? Yeah, we got another box of the canopy of the leaves and whatnot, and upper branches and so on. Looks pretty much the same from both sides, except this side you get to see some of the smaller bits, the smaller branches. And we have our base that you put your wood on. Fine guys, your spots obviously. One of the things, I know it's not a huge issue. I'd like these things designed that, yes, they are a circle, but they are they keep the pattern underneath, so when you have to take your tree out, you still have the pattern underneath. You know, it's not a huge issue. Make these into a few wee rocks and you can grass it and whatnot. Personally, I'm a fan of grassing inside these anyway, that if you take it off, if you're going to go to the bother of grassing and painting the rest of it, grass the inside of these. That's basically it, guys. You have your instructions on how to get wood, basically how to build your wood, you know, and handy little instructions. Italian, German, French, Spanish. No Welsh again, guys. I want these in Welsh. But guys, this is it. I'm going to go and build this, and we can chat about what you will do with your woods whenever you have them built. Guys, I've got my woods built, and we have Quentin in here, the Space Marine, to test them out. Scale wise, they look great for our Space Marine. These are more used in Warhammer Fantasy battles, but they are even in the 40k rulebook. It shows you a picture on page 22 with this very same forest in it. Maybe not set out exactly the same as this, but they can be used in both game systems. I see no reason why they can't be used in both game systems. Even in 40k, a lot of time you end up fighting on a green board. I know what I have at the house is basically a green board, green grass board. I like the fact that in fantasy now, the forest can attack you, they can get up and walk away, they can make you more fearsome, or they can basically be full of magic mushrooms and make you stupid. Forests are great, really useful, basically what I'm saying, guys, and I like this forest. Didn't tend to like this forest, but I like the canopy. I like the way the canopy sits. I've seen this forest before, and I'm sure we've all seen this. People get it, they use the base, and they use the empty tree trunks for convenience. The trees lift off, you know, try not to lift them by the branches. All of them lift off very easily. You get these other little bits. If I turn it round, I'll just show you the forest from the different angles. You get these other little bits that goes on. These aren't so handy, especially if you're using, you know, ranked up units to get past, because they don't lift off. I've just that stuck down. And you get, even in this forest, you get a little lantern, which I have stuck in the middle of the forest, just because They work so well in fantasy battles now. I'm just a huge fan. And you also have, I wonder where I've stuck it, little things that hang off the trees here. You get in the box. You don't get a huge amount of various little bits, mostly canopy whenever you open your box, as we've seen. I like them, guys. It goes together easily enough. There's no issues. The good thing about this is all the joints, the glue points are underneath the canopy. So you don't get to see them. You don't get to see the fact that I might have squirted too much glue at times where I get overexcited with my glue. They go together great. No downside to them. Very useful. 40k, fantasy, Lord of the Rings, any of the game systems, Secrets of the Third Reich, any of the game systems out there, you can use these in. I like them. I think I actually prefer these to the wee trees we use on the green board, because I think if these were nicely painted, they would look even better. And they have that old, gnarled sort of tree look off them as well. The trees go together easy enough. They all move. Never be an idiot and stick these down. You always rather, you know, even in 40k, you might have a Rhino or a Land Raider or something driving through there. You want them to be able to be moved. So, yes, I like the forest. I may even go for a walk down the forest this evening. This has inspired me. Never know who you could meet down there. But guys, useful, definitely. Nice piece of terrain. Yep, easy to paint. I see no great difficulty in painting these, and I would definitely use this. What more can I say, guys? It's just a nice little piece of scenery. If you have this forest, stick some comments on below. If you have a nicely painted one, stick us a picture below, because it winds me up to see these just with no canopy, no leaves on them all together. And I'll get on and see if I can find something else to build, guys.